Hey guys, what's up? This is Surya sir for anthropology, and today we'll continue with cultural relativism. But before that, we want more response from you guys. You are supporting me, but we need more support so that we can continue this initiative. Now we'll study the relationship between cultural relativism and human right violation. Now, the international human rights system consists of two main covenants. One is on civil and political rights, and second one is on economic, social, and cultural rights. So, the international human rights system flows from these two, and these two covenants demand certain minimum standards of human rights. Now, we'll see how it is related with anthropology. The anthropology's response to Universal Declaration of Human Rights was that anthropology becomes synonymous with cultural relativism. Now here it is important to understand that cultural relativism is a central concept of anthropology, and due to this adoption, anthropology has become synonymous with rejection of universal human rights, or cultural relativism has become responsible for rejection of universal human rights. Now how is this possible? Here some examples have been given. First, in the name of cultural relativism, we do not question the practices of that culture. Those practices which are unethical, for example, cutting of female clitoris in Africa. So in African cultures, this is a common practice. In the name of cultural relativism, these practices continue. So human rights violation occur due to cultural relativism. This you can also write in an answer of cultural relativism limitations. You will get more marks. An important thinker in this field is Elizabeth Zatchner, who said that although human rights universalism has its flaws, that is, universal application of human rights may have its deficiencies, it is the only avenue possible where intra-cultural struggle for fairness, justice and equality continues. That is, for example, there is a Santhara practice in Jainism which leads to death. So that practice in the name of cultural relativism is a human right violation. So to be fair, to be equal and to provide justice, it's important that universal human right should be followed. The Jewish extermination during World War II due to the presumed purity of Aryan races. This is an example of human right violation. Now, consequently, the abandonment of universalism in the favor of cultural relativism, that means we are leaving human rights and adopting cultural relativism, has led to many brutal customs. For example, Indian sati, in the Hindu religious system, sati system is practiced. And in the name of cultural relativism, this practice is continuing. Or you can say that it is a pitfall of cultural relativism, so that human right violation can occur due to this concept. For example, Roop Kanwar, 18-year-old Rajput girl, was burned alive on her husband's funeral pyre. Now, if women attend school in Islamic nations, it is a violation of Islam. It is a violation of CEDAW, Convention of Elimination of Discrimination Against Women. So you can bring different international human right legislations like CEDAW or civil and political or economic, social and cultural to make your answer more effective. Similarly, there was an example of Algerian girls who attended school and they were then murdered. So these examples will enrich your answer. Finally, there was a question in Mains 2019 over cultural relativism. Main pointers regarding it include: define cultural relativism in your own words. You can use Franz Boas, Race, Language and Culture 1940. That same thing is given here. Second point is how the efforts of Franz Boas was there. Now, classical evolutionists provided ethnocentric view. I have repeated it in the previous video. You can see there. Go back and see there. So, cultural ethnocentric view, and Franz Boas countered it with the help of Race, Language and Culture 1940 and through his field studies. Third point is there are three types of cultural relativism. Now you can enrich your answer with this. One is a strong, one is weak and epistemological. These were propounded by Boas students like Ruth Benedict, who provided a culture pattern. So if there is a culture pattern, then it is distinctive of that culture. Similarly, Kroeber also studied the same. So you can make that thread further. Now I'm not detailing upon this because it will clog the topics. The fourth is a small paragraph on importance of cultural relativism. Now demerits are very important. Here another example of human right violation is Rwanda massacre. For example, it is similar to Jewish extermination by pure Aryan races. This gives a more feeling to the examiner that you can give better examples or you understand the concept better. Now this is again against the, you can show the debate of UN Declaration of Human Rights versus cultural relativism. Now you can conclude with a balanced view. Now here tribals can be included, which I have already done in the previous lecture, and cultural relativistic stance, which brings tolerance and brings tribals to the mainstream, like the Panchsheel policy of Nehru and Verrier Elwin. Thank you and keep supporting.